Nice and loud.
The punishments Germany faced and how it affected their country. On June 28, 1919, Germany signed the Treaty of Versailles. Signing this treaty, this peace agreement, meant that Germany had to face all the consequences for starting the Great War. Sadly, this led to their downfall. Good afternoon, class. My name is Koladele. I'm from the History of Humans at War group. Today I'm going to talk about the consequences Germany faced and how for signing the treaties of Versailles after World War I and how it affected their country. By the end of the speech, I intend to inform you about all the punishment Germany endured and how it affected them. First, I'm going to talk about why Germany signed the treaty, and then I'm going to explain all the punishments they faced and how it affected them. Germany was forced to sign the Treaty of Versailles after World War I. They were forced to sign the Treaty of Versailles by the Allied powers. The Allied powers forced them to sign this because they lost the war. They felt that Germany was the cause of the start of the war and all of the other conflicts. Forcing Germany to sign the treaty was their way of seeking revenge and also to keep them in check. They succeeded because Germany was left defenseless and weak because of all these conflicts. This is a picture of the Treaty of Versailles itself, and this is Germany signing the treaty. It took place in Paris, France. Now, let's focus on the punishments they faced after the war. The first punishment Germany faced was they had to disarm their army. In this picture you can see their army is obviously really small. According to Truman from the History Learning site, Germany was forced to maintain only 15 troops, which is merely enough to go into battle with any country if they had any conflicts with them. So they were left very defensive. The second punishment they had to face was they had to give up parts of their land. They had to give a small part to France, then another part to Denmark, then another part to Poland, and they're only left with this much. Giving up these parts of land meant that there was little space for the people that lived in Germany, and their country was way smaller than it already was. The third and last punishment that Germany faced was they had to pay reparations to other countries involved in the war. This picture is obviously an exaggeration of how much they had to pay. But according to the school's history website, Germany was forced to pay $33 million to the Allied powers. This caused many people to suffer, and they also weren't able to provide for their families. This picture is a clear example, even though it's kind of ugly, sorry for that. Because kids are sitting down and it looks like they're sitting in the breeze and they aren't able to have a house. In the end, Germany's economy dropped and the country hit its downfall. In conclusion, I have informed you with why Germany had to sign the Treaty of Versailles and the punishments of the treaty, and how it led to their downfall. Lastly, maybe if Germany wasn't punished so harshly, there wouldn't have been a Second World War. Thank you.
Thank you. The word is Versailles.
Sorry.
Versailles. That's all right. There are. I just wanted to put it on the video so you could hear it. So it's just simple Versailles. The L is not pronounced.